The UK finally convicted and put away one of its most dangerous Islamists, known as Anjem Choudary. I covered his arrest last year on the Skeptic Fence show, but finally a recent ruling in the UK found him guilty of inviting Islamic State support. And he's currently looking at around 10 years in prison, which I feel is not enough time. I hope pork is on the menu though. But don't think it's over, people. It has just begun. I will predict a terrorist attack in the UK in retaliation to this decision within the next 2 months. Any wagers? But of course, I sincerely hope that doesn't take place. But the question I have is, why did it take 20 years to put this madman behind bars? Well, I think we need to take a close look at possible legal loopholes when it comes to these Islamists speaking against Western values and freedoms, knowing Islam is indeed the most dangerous ideology in the world today. Funny thing about all this, though, we have amazing people out there like Tommy Robinson, which I recently interviewed, linked below, dedicating and endangering his family and his life, speaking truth on the real dangers of Islam. But it seems Tommy is the one being arrested. He was recently arrested for flying a Fuck ISIS flag at a football game. UK authorities charged Tommy with, quote, inciting racial hatred against Muslims, unquote. So I take it UK authorities think that all Muslims are part of the Islamic State, or do you think Tommy was just making an honest statement against the most radical Islamic terrorist group known to man today? Well, the latter is the truth, people. The UK, along with many other countries in the EU, better get their shit together, or they will continue to witness the increase of violent Islamic terroristic threats, attacks, Sharia courts, and destruction in the West by individuals that support the Islamization of the West. People really need to start accepting the fact that what Anjem has preached over a 20-year span is common, and you can witness this rhetoric being preached in many mosques throughout the West. But in conclusion, Anjem's street protest and speeches will follow him behind bars, where it will be just as dangerous. He will direct his followers from jail. UK's prisons make up 44% Muslims, and in France, about 70%. Many of those being converted to the political side of Islam. Now to Twitter and YouTube. Why haven't you taken down Anjem Choudary's online accounts as of today? I guess it wasn't considered hate speech or supporting a terrorist organization. But Twitter thinks Milo Yiannopoulos is more of a threat on their social media platform. Fucking regressive leftists. All pertinent sources are linked below in the description box on this story and other references I made in this video. Reason, logic, and inquiry should prevail and will prevail. That being said, if you enjoyed this story that I covered, I talk about Islam and Muslims quite often on this channel. I talk about a lot of social issues that I feel are problematic in this world. That being said, please share, rate, and as always, subscribe. Live life, because you only have one.